Alright, good morning, day 10. We've hit the double digits. Just woken up at William Creek, have something to eat. Chris and Andrew will get some fuel, then we'll push on to Mari, down to Lyndhurst, and hopefully make Inaminka tonight. I think it's a couple of 100k down to Mari. I should have enough fuel to get through there. Burnt. So not much happening at William Creek this morning. It's quite dead, but I think everyone's gone on to flights and whatnot. So here's the William Creek Hotel that I was showing you last night. Looks a lot different from the outside from what it is inside. So pretty much this is the smallest town in the world, or in Australia, maybe in Australia. It's classed as a town, so we've got a road in, a pub, and a road out. So we did all that way from Coober Pedy up through Oodnadatta to Mount Dare and back down, and we still only ended up 166 k's from Coober Pedy. Bit of the same when we went up to Steep Point and then across to Murchison, and did about 4 days riding through Southern Cross, and ended up back in Kalgoorlie, 600 kilometres away from Perth again. So anyway, it's just the way things go. So yeah, we'll get some fuel and have something to eat.
Well, morning. Here we are. We're at William Creek. We stopped here last night. Got here in the night, had a few beers and some food, and stayed in a little donger over there in the caravan park. Here it is here, the William Creek Hotel, in the middle of nowhere. Lots of tourists here at the moment, with all the floodwaters coming down into the Lake Eyre Basin. It's filling up rapidly, hence why we couldn't do the Simpson. But apparently it's going to be the biggest flood into the basin since 1974, so they say. Yeah, which that doesn't help us, but anyway, good for tourism. But yeah, we're just going to go in and have a bit of brekkie. Bikes are all fueled up. Take you inside the pub and you can have a look. It's not a bad little pub. Beer garden. Tiny little one. I think they're only having, there we go, breakfast time. Beautiful.
Alright, so we just stopped 110 k's south of Williams Creek. This is Lake Eyre South. I don't think the water's going to reach this far down. There's just Salt Lake as far as the eye can see. This is actually 12 metres below sea level. 12 metres below sea level.
14 the max.
Yeah, this one's 12. So it's huge, and if you have a look, it's literally this bit just here. So we're just here somewhere. So that's what we can see. And you see how big it is, and yet this is the actual main Lake Eyre. Yeah, so the Diamantina down through Birdsville feeds into Lake Eyre. So yeah, she's definitely a big basin, that's for sure. Right. So we'll carry on to Mari and Lyndhurst. Get some fuel and head on to the Strzelecki.
Righto, here we are. This is Lake Air South, the south part of it. It's only the very small bit. Lake Air North is the big part, but it looks pretty big to me. If you have a look over here, that's Lake Air South, just there, and then you got the north, which is humongous, so that would look very impressive from the sky. The water won't come down this far, I don't think. A few more pics.
Oh, that's going to be leaking oil all over the next truckload after the bus and burn. Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm surprised I haven't sprung any leaks yet.
don't think I'll be getting out setting any land speed records with the big XR. Anyway, see you later.
Yeah, I think so.
Aeroplanes.
Bit random, isn't it?
So the things you see in the middle of nowhere. No more bombs. There you go. It's a very random thing to have in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, we'll carry on. I think we got about 50 kilometres to Mari, so we'll carry on. So we're in Lyndhurst, tried to get fuel, didn't realise that it's only diesel in Lyndhurst, so we've had to go down 35k to Copley, I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, it's about 35k south of here, so we've gone and got some diesel, come back to Lyndhurst, had something to eat. We're now about to jump on the Strzelecki track, so we'll probably do a couple hundred k's. It's about 2 o'clock. Probably want to pull up stumps at about 5-ish, I'd say. We just don't want to be setting up camp in the dark anymore. So yeah, we'll push on and see how far we can get. Yeah, before we stop, hopefully we can get to a nice camping spot. Yeah, so this is the old Lyndhurst Hotel. Actually, the accommodation here looks pretty good. So yeah, anyway, we'll push off and see how far we get.
Righto, we're on the Strzelecki track. We've stopped at this camp station. There's a few of these little campgrounds. There's one over there. This is probably as hilly as it gets in South Australia. It's been dead flat and just corrugated. But we'll set the tents up and call it a night.
I have a feeling it's going to be... Alright, so we've arrived at... I don't actually know what this place is called. Some bore. Halfway across the Strzelecki. Sandy. It's... yeah. So halfway from Lyndhurst to Inaminka. And poor old Chris thought he had lost a beer, popped a beer, but turns out he's popped 2 beers and a Jim Beam. All through his thermals, all through his bag. Oh, mate.
I haven't been in there a couple of ago.
How did that happen anyway?
Oh,
You just threw them in there too roughly.
wow.
Oh, no.
The roads.
Will all be pulled in the bottom? Is this waterproof?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm about to drink it out of the bottom of my bag.
Yeah. He's sticky as fuck too because of that Jim Beam.
Oh, I love life. Oh, here's my dry bag, or my wet dry bag.
Let's have a look.
Get it out.
Flies are friendly still. Hopefully the sun will go down soon and they can fuck off. So Andrew over there doing his tent. What have they got in them? Your clothes?
Oh, just my sleeping bag, mate.
Is that gonna... That's not waterproof.
Well, it's supposed to be a dry bag. Maybe.
It was all good?
I think so.
Yeah. So we actually thought the Strzelecki was going to be a bit more of a challenge and a goat track type thing, but we're passing triple road trains, so it wasn't what we thought. You know, we'll get set up and have something to eat and a few beers, or one beer for Chris. All right, we're set up camp. There's mine. There's the bike. There's Andrew's over there. Here's Chris's, covered in beer and shit. Gonna have something to eat. A few beers. Got some beers. Yeah, Chris has gone through 3 beers already. Let's hope the South Australian beer is better than the South Australian roads, because the roads are shit. West End Draft. Never even heard of it. So, yeah. Cheers. So, there's a boar over here. Yeah. And there's like a turkey's nest here. I wonder what the purpose is of this. I hear water flowing. Oh, it's warm too. Jesus. That's warm as. Stinks, but it's warm.
I wonder how deep it is.
Yeah, I wonder what it's here for. Doesn't look that great. It's quite green.
I wouldn't go in there.
Definitely don't put your head under the water.
Look at the algae, man. Jet up there.
I'm trying to see it on the... There we go. They're doing it a lot more comfortably than we are. Bet you they're not getting harassed by flies. Yeah, looks nice.
You beauty. So we're all sorted here, got the tent sorted. That's out in the middle of the road. Beast. Brad's tent. Chris's tent. It's all good. Time to get the cookers out, cook up a feed and have a beer.